Hey guys, wow. Who are you? Who is that? Michael? Thank you. Thank you so much, Michael. Let's get the pretty flowers in behind me. Oh, really pretty flowers. Wait a minute. Is it better this way? Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Nah, there we go. Guys, welcome. Where's the camera? Okay. Welcome to the live stream. I just thought I figure I would go ahead and do a live stream since there's so many live stream channels that are getting shut down now, and you guys are probably hankering for live streams. But what I wanted to do, and the reason in this thumbnail you see the Patreon. So this is going to be like a normal. This is going to be like a Patreon video, and I want to show everybody what Patreon, which is my private channel. I want to show everybody what it's like to be a Patreon. Why not? Give you an example. And so here we go. Inside this little koozie, or what over here they call them condoms. Anything circular that covers anything over here is called a condom. God knows why. But in the Patreon videos, we have what's called a Leo lesson. And inside of this is a Leo, of course. But usually the Leo lessons are about my latest topic was always about Thai women, and it's a really good series. We're up to part 8, which is actually part 10. You'd have to see it to understand. But I want to say thank you to all 265 of my Patreons. God bless you. Without you guys, I would not even be here in Thailand. But I am and it's because of you and YouTube, and the world is wonderful and glorious. But today, a lot of YouTubers would have what they call on their channel real talk. Like, let me just tell you how it is. Well, that's what Patreon is. It's for me, it's real talk. I just tell you how it is, no BS. And so today, I'm going to talk to you about the Thailand immigration offices. No BS, let's just get down to it. But this is a live stream, so there's no editing. Sorry, hold on. It's very warm out here. I should have brought a fan. There's been a lot of yakking. That's a term over here in Thailand, yak yak, which means gossiping or talking smack. Yak yak. There's been a lot of yakking going on about how Thailand's immigration is so bad. And there's so many different levels of what we could go into on why they're not bad, but they are difficult. I will all day I will tell you that Thailand's immigration is difficult because every individual officer that you meet might have a different criteria for what it is that you're trying to do. If you need an extension, or if you need a visa, or if you need something, this one may be more difficult than this one. This one might be easier. It might have been better if you came in the morning. I can tell you, it's all over the place. I will give you that. It can be, there is no black and white. It's not like in America where you just go on the website and it says bring A, B, C, D, and we'll fill all the paperwork out. No, it's not like that. You can bring A, B, C, D, and they're still going to ask for X, Y, Z. And if you bring X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, and the whole damn alphabet, if you bring that over, they won't ask for any of it. It's crazy. It can be crazy. But what I want to talk to you about is not how difficult the paperwork system is over here or the loops that you have to go through to get stuff done. It can still get done, but there's a lot of yakking going on out there that is just completely difficult, and they're running people out. You know, good guys in, bad guys go to Vietnam or somewhere, and that's not always the case, although some people do get run out and go to Vietnam. But that's not what I'm talking about either, although it's quite funny. A lot of people were saying these TM30s. Remember that? The TM30. Oh my God, it's a TM30s. What's going on? Well, if they want to use that against you, they will, and they have for some people. But if there's so many people, expats here in Thailand. I've been here, it's going on 5 years. 5 years I've been in Thailand. Everyone always wants to know, Rob, what kind of visa did you do? What are you doing? How are you staying so long? Are you working? Do you have a business visa? Do you have a retirement visa or whatever? It's hilarious because the thing that Thailand wants, is for you to obey their rules, which means get a visa that is perfect for you. If you're over here for surgery, you can get a medical visa. If you're here for an education and going to school, you can get an education visa. If you do each visa properly, there is no hassle, there is no problem. You go to school, you take your lesson, you get your results, the school files their paperwork. If you have a retirement visa, you do whatever it is that they say, which that one can be tricky with all the money in the bank and all this stuff over here and you blah, 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 blah. But it still can be done. You want an elite visa? I can hook you up with an elite visa. I know the guy. I know exactly who the company is. I know everything about the elite visa. That's a whole different ball of wax. And in a big, huge, giant nutshell, it's a tourist visa. You can't work on it. You can't retire on it, but you can live here for 5 years. So, what else? What else we got? We got the business visa. If you want a business visa, you have to open a business, and then you have to pay and get the visa for the business, and you have to have your staff. You can do it that way, but you should have a business. And if you're a tourist, you just get the tourist visa or the 30-day entry. You just come in and you get the entry. It's not rocket science. But the problem is, a lot of people are trying to do tricky stuff, like they either doing border runs all the time and just getting a tourist visa each time. So they go and get a tourist visa, and then they go and leave. And then they come back on a tourist visa. And then a tourist doesn't live in Thailand. So stop not you, I apologize. I'm trying to, again, this is a Leo lesson. If you want to come over here and you want to stay in Thailand for a long time, then all you have to do is get with an attorney and find out what you should do, or an agency and or attorney. Usually it's hand in hand. Find out, okay, say you want to stay here for a year. If you don't have the 800,000 baht to go into the bank account, what else could you do? You could open up a business, right? Yes, you could open up a lemonade stand. You can't work at the lemonade stand, but you can open up the lemonade stand. If you have to get a work permit to work at the lemonade stand. But the point is, you could open up Rob's lemonade stand and hire 3 or 4 employees and pay their social security tax. And you can get your business visa with your lemonade stand. And if you want to work there, you get your work permit to make lemonade. You can't take the money, but you can make lemonade. So then you have your business visa. It's that simple. It's not rocket science. It's not expensive. It's a lot cheaper than the retirement visa. And I don't understand why a lot of people try to trick the system over here. And I just want to warn you guys, if you come over here and you try to trick the system, eventually you're going to walk into immigration one day and they're going to say no. They're going to say no. Or they're going to do like they have some people, they'll give you 30 days notice to get out. So anyway, that's basically what a Leo lesson is. It's just frank conversation. Hi, Frank. It's a frank conversation telling you the truth, how it is, black and white. I got nothing else to say. There is one more thing I want to say. My voice is cutting out today for some reason. I'm so emotional. No, that when you go to immigration over here, first of all, Thai people are my size. I'm only 5'7". Thai people are not tall people, and there's a lot of foreigners that come over here that are super tall. They're looking down on the officer and they're staring at him in the eyes. Don't do that. Don't try to intimidate an immigration officer. And some people, they don't understand why they get such hostile treatment from immigration when they're looming over immigration like they're somebody important. And Thai immigration no immigration likes to be trying to be intimidated that, what are you stopping me for? Well, why are you checking my book? Let's go into real talk, true story. Rob was detained, this guy. I was detained by Thai immigration a year ago? A year and a half ago. Whatever, year and a half ago, I was detained at the airport by Thai immigration, where I had to go and sit in the office of the immigration officer in control. So now this is a predicament that you don't want to be in, right? Nobody is left in the airport. Everyone's went through immigration, and they sat me down and said, "We want to talk to you." The reason I'm thinking is, like, should I tell you why? Okay, the reason that they detained me was my passport was full. It's that simple. I had a passport, and in 2 years, it was completely full. I mean, to the last page. They could not make heads or tails of this passport. There were so many stamps in there. And I know, yes, Thailand has their computer system, but the computer system has to match with the passport. And if you can't find it in the passport, they will just sit you down and you have to talk to the head guy. Now, nobody wants to sit in immigration and talk to the head guy. I could have went at this two different ways. I could have went to the immigration and said, "What's your problem? Why you detaining me? I ain't done nothing wrong. What's your problem? Why you detaining me? I ain't done nothing wrong." They would have, what do you think would have happened, right? So rather than that, I sat there and I joked with him the whole time. He was looking through every page of my passport. He found a day of overstay, and he was like, "You have overstay." I said, "That was 6 months ago." And he keeps flipping. And then he found another day of overstay. He goes, "You have overstay here." I said, "Yep, because of Thai immigration." Because I went to the immigration office one time, 2 times, didn't have the right paperwork. 3 times, still didn't have the right paperwork. 4 times, still don't have the right paperwork. 5 times, now I'm in overstay. 6 times, 7 times. So immigration kept sending me home for new paperwork. I told you the paperwork here, it can be a nightmare. And within that 7 days, of course, I was in overstay because I waited too long. But he called this out at my passport and he said, "You're in overstay. You shouldn't do this. We can blacklist you." And I said, "I know, but I was here." And I joked with him. I said, "It was you guys that made me overstay because of the paperwork." And he understood it. And I spoke to him just a little bit in Thai. Mostly English, because he spoke perfect English. And on the way out, anyway, what happened was he went through all my book. He saw everything was in order. It was just a full passport. He gave me the last stamp he could put in there because there was no more room. And we walked out of the airport together. And on the way out, I joked with him. And in Thai, I said, "You will not see me again." I said, "It's nice to see you, but you will not see me again." And he said in perfect English, "If you overstay one more time, you'll see me again." So I just want to get across that immigration is not evil, 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 but it can be challenging, yes, but it's not, oh man, just they're trying to run everyone out of Thailand as fast as they can. That's really not what's going on. They're just trying to get people, man, it's hot. They're just trying to get people to have the right visa for their purpose here. Don't try to just do the tourist visa back and forth. It just doesn't work. And eventually they won't let you in, or they have a right to sit there with it. They just have a right to say, "No, you've been here too many times." Had this conversation last night with a guy that got kicked out of here one time just for trying to show back up. He's back here now. I mean, they don't blacklist you for that, but they can turn you away at the gate, at the border. They can. All right, 200 of you are here. Thank you. If you don't mind, quick Kevin update, because a lot of you have asked about Kevin updates. If you don't mind, a thumbs up for me and subscribe if you can. I need to get to 60,000. I have a milestone of 60,000 subscribers. It would really be nice if you guys hit that. If you want to be a Patreon, welcome aboard. That would be wonderful. You're going to get some doozy lessons on that one. I appreciate all my Patreons. I want to say thank you to all of you, because without you, there is no Thailand Rob. But the quick update on Kev is, I don't know. Kevin is now in Spain, and in 4 days or so, 5 days, he's going to England with his family, which will be Christmas time. I think he's going to get himself into the hospital as fast as possible. I don't know if he's better or worse. I don't. He has told me that as soon as he gets to England, he's going to try to get to the hospital ASAP, which doesn't sound good, but I don't know. So without him being in the country and me hanging out with him every day and talking to him, I don't have the updates like I used to. So The GoFundMe, I'll put the link down here, but I'm shutting down the GoFundMe. The GoFundMe will be done because Kevin's over there, and I'll have to wire money to him over there, which is just expensive. And I think that's the best course of action to do for Kevin is just to shut down the GoFundMe. And if you guys want to help Kevin out, he's got a PayPal account, or just Facebook and message him and find out what you can do. I don't have any further information on that. But I want to say thank you. This was a fun little Leo lesson with all 200 of you here. I appreciate you showing up today. I'm going to go ahead and go on that note. And that's all I got to say about that. Don't be mean to the immigration people, and you'll be fine. I've been here for almost 5 years. I've never had an issue. I just told you the worst issue of getting sat down with the head of Thai immigration at the airport. And there was no issues. So don't let a lot of these people scare you that Thailand is just this big brutal bear monster that's kicking people out. Nah. That's it. I'm going on this one. I will talk to you guys later, okay?